I've been asking since November, when the URA was discussing this property, I've been asking for the appraisals of the property. It seems like there are a lot of closed-door meetings and discussions that are being had, but they're not being had with the full council. So what I'm asking, in order for me to consider staff's recommendation of this, I'm asking you, sir, to give me the appraisals that I've been asking for since October of last year.
Well, I will tell you this much. I will tell you
My
this.
questions are directly
I'm going to tell you.
to the
I'm going to tell
governing
you.
body.
I would tell you that we
Not
have
you,
not.
Mr. Anderson.
I would tell you that this council has not, legislative body has not done anything illegal or improper with any type of meetings with you already.
Not illegal, but certainly unethical.
Will you let me finish
because
speaking?
it is apparent
Did I
there's been
interrupt
a
you?
whole lot of closed-door meetings that I have not been a part of. There are decisions that are being made behind closed doors without the full council.
Point
My
of order.
questions,
Get control
my
of the
questions
meeting.
still
We
remain.
cannot continue to tolerate
I am asking
interruptions. She
for
does
a
not have the
copy
floor.
of the
You did
appraisal.
not authorize her to take the floor.
I want you all to understand what his role is. His role is the deflector. Every time I speak, that's his assignment.
I have a letter I need to read here, put in the record, and I want to know that the entire council has signed off on this. And this is actually a formal letter of admission, an omission of violation of City Council's, City of Stockbridge ethics and conduct standards, dear Councilwoman Barber. The letter serves as a formal admission, regarding the recent patterns of conduct observed during official meetings of the City Council, which violate the City of Stockbridge's charter, code of ordinances, ethic expectations binding all elected officials. In the expectation of the mayor and city council that all elected members maintain a high standard of professionalism and ethic responsibility. Unfortunately, your repeated conduct during several council meetings, most notably those held from January 2024 to the present, have been inconsistent with these standards. The purpose of this letter is to formally identify the concerns and request immediate sustained corrective behavior. Fair to respect and authority of the chair, Mayor Ford. Under Section 2.40.055 of Stockbridge Code of Ethics, city meeting rules, elected officials are required to observe proper decorum, including the respecting the authority of the presiding officer. During multiple council meetings, you have interrupted Mayor Anthony Ford, disregarded his request for order, and continue to speak out of turn without being recognized. These actions directly undermine the effectiveness of the meeting and violate the norms of mutual respect required under this section, impugnating the integrity of the fellow officials and city staff. You have repeatedly made unsubstantiated accusations against fellow council members, the mayor, and professional city staff regarding alleged corruption, illegal conduct, and other ethical behavior without providing any credible evidence of the following proper channels for reporting such concerns. This matter contravenes the City Code of Ethics, which mandates that city officials act with civility, integrity, and fairness and avoid any conduct that would bring disrepute upon the city. Additionally, a charter prohibits elected officials from interfering in the execution of city contracts or giving orders to staff without proper channels. Number 3, disruption of meetings and procedure violations. On multiple occasions, you have spoken out of turn, refused to yield the floor, and engaged in verbal exchanges that disrupted the order of council proceedings and prolonged meetings unnecessarily due to not obeying rules or conduct and procedure. These incidents have required multiple points of order from fellow council members and repeated intervention by the chair. Such behavior violates the council's procedural rules, which requires elected officials to conduct business solely through the city manager and maintain appropriate roles during official meetings. It also contravenes the charter, where it is required that all officials conduct themselves in a manner that reflects favorably upon the city. Number 4, making baseless allegations of alleged conduct and governance of contracts. In public settings, you asserted that Stockbridge officials or processes are operating illegally without filing formal complaints, requesting investigation, or presenting collaborating documentation. These actions erode public confidence in the city's governance and appear to be aimed more at provocation of that of accountability. The other code specifically bars any official from using their position to create hostile environment for other city officials or employees. The cautions against a misuse of public forums to level personal and unsupported accusations. Summary and expectations in light of the above, pursuant to authority vested in the mayor and the council under this letter shall be retained in official obligation, shall be considered in future evaluations of ethical conduct. You are respectively reminded of your obligations to respect the chair's authority during meetings and refrain from speaking without recognition. Avoid personal attacks or defamatory comments against fellow officials or city staff. Raise any concerns about illegality or misconduct through proper internal or legal reporting channels. Follow the rules of procedure of ethical decorum at all times when conducting city business. It is our sincere hope that this matter serves to constructive turning point. We remain committed to working collaboratively with you in the best interest of the residents of Stockbridge and trust that future conduct reflect the values and service of civility. Letter signed by myself, Mayor Pro Tem Lakeisha Gant, Councilman Alexander, and Councilman Barry. I need a motion to put this in the record, please.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, from Ms. Gant to Mr. Alexander. All in favor, please indicate. All opposed? All right, it is accepted.